I think one of the more interesting limbs on a tree that I've ever seen is this one here. And I'm not sure what kind of tree it is yet. I'll have to do that. But take a look at this branch that comes along here. It goes all the way up and over this way. And it's just unbelievably long and low. So you can see it hooks up there and then comes along and goes way, way up into the air. So these are video clips of some interesting things I've seen in Forest Park. And here's another interesting thing. It's some kind of a light pole, but look at the, looks like almost like feathered patterns on the side of the light pole here. It's just incredible. I'll get back a little bit and see it better. And it goes all the way up. So they kind of look like rust spots. But if I get in close to these, it's just hard to understand why these patterns formed like, almost like the back of a bird. And then this is another interesting little walk you can do over these 3 bridges that I'm going to come to. This will be the first bridge, and it's going over the Metrolink tracks. As you can see down there. Not sure how old it is. It's pretty rusty and looks kind of antique, but there's one coming up that is from 1890. The streetcars used to come in to Forest Park. I'm not sure where these tracks are here. I don't think so, but up further where there is the Victorian Bridge that we're going to be coming to. It's a beautiful walk. Hardly anybody ever comes down this path that I've seen. And okay, here's the second bridge I promised you that would be going over. This one is going over the Forest Park Parkway Highway. Rather newer bridge. You can see where I'm at here. You can see there's Barnes Jewish over there. And now we're coming to the most interesting bridge in Forest Park, built in 1890. We have to go down these steps, and the bridge, the next bridge, is just ahead of us here. So here we go down the steps to the 1890 bridge. It was built to help people get over a stream, and the stream is still here, and built so that they would come from the streetcars that came through here and be able to walk then into Forest Park. I'm going to take a few details of it as we go across. And you can see the beautiful little stream going through here. That has been going through here since 1890. Beautiful flowers down by the water. Some more flowers here. You can see the magnificent nuts that are there, bolts. Some more nice little flowers along the way. Giant nut up there. And it comes down and anchors itself like this. Giant screws going in the ground. And then there's this plaque here, Victorian Bridge. You see how these are bowed out a little bit and put together. And here we're going to be walking down toward this little stream past a birch tree here. Interesting flowers. Always when you walk here, be careful of poison ivy. There's not a lot of it. I think they've taken care of some of it, but it's always possible you could get it on your clothes, your feet and ankles and so on. So here we are down by this interesting little stream. Way down there, looks like there's some little rapids, not much. But you can see the beauty of this isolated place. You can still hear the traffic over on the Forest Park Parkway. But just amazing detail. I'm going to zoom in on some things here. Very nice, tranquil place to just park and view the beauty of Forest Park. And one last look at the Victorian Bridge. So people since 1890 have been walking across this bridge. So it is 2020, so that would be, well, 10 years to 1900, another 100, 110, and 20 years, 130 years, people have been walking across this bridge into Forest Park and out again. Now there's this incredible fountain here that streaming in all different directions. And another, I believe these are cypress trees here that you see, because you can see the way the roots from these trees just stick up out of the ground. I don't understand that, why that is done by the creator, why these designed, why would the trees stick up their roots like this, you know? And so there's the tree, sinks down its roots, and you can see some of the little nubby ones that are coming away from it here. But then it goes over this way, and the farther they get away from the tree, they start coming up in the air. So I'm going to have to Google this and find out why, and I'll add that to this exploration at Forest Park. You see this real strange phenomenon all the way over that way. And here's another bizarre tree. You can see the trunk goes way up, no branches, till you get way up at the top. And you have a little cluster of them up there. I'll come down again. Here's some bees here. I don't know what they're doing in there. Try to see if I can get close to them. Okay, here's a tree climbing challenge for you. Try to climb this tree. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Now what kind of a tree is that? Crown of thorns first comes to my mind, but you know, you'd have to have some kind of suit of armor on to climb this tree. You know, I'm really close to it. There are plenty of squirrels too. Lots of squirrels in Forest Park. Just waiting for you to give them some peanuts or something. This one looks like he's found something to eat, so we'll let him alone. Every once in a while in Forest Park you'll find a tree that's been dedicated to somebody or other. Some of them have tags on it, but this one has got a plaque, a concrete plaque in front of it, dedicated to the Honorable Henry W. Kyle, Mayor of St. Louis from 1813 to 1925 by the Women's Chamber of Commerce. It's gotten pretty big, and I would say that if it was planted in 1925 after his death, or 1926, I'll say it's about 90 years old, maybe. 90-year-old tree here in Forest Park, maybe older. Here. Okay. Oh yeah. So we'll learn more about him in a little bit as to how he, even though he led the Missouri into the North in the Civil War, afterwards he ran for VP and was not exactly a non-racist candidate against Lincoln. And every once in a while you come across some big mushrooms in Forest Park. Here are some really big mushrooms, or tadpoles, whatever you want to call them. I'll get in here close so you can see them up nice and close. And just amazing. How long they last, I don't know. I have to do a little Googling on that to see what the Google says.